Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me going over Q3 of the weekly contest 475. Maximum path score in a grid. Hit the like button and subscribe and join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this one. This one I'm not quite sure what the difficulty is. Let me know in the comments. I think there is one obvious thing that is tricky to me, but I actually don't know if it applies to everybody. And the key thing is noting that K, so you have R and C, right? I call it R and C for row and grid or row and column because it's just more like intuitive. I don't know. I always confuse which is in M and R and otherwise. But yeah, so you have 200. So you have a 200 by 200 cell. And the normal thing for these dynamic programming thing is that if you're given a K cost, you just create an extra dimension. So now you have R, C, and K as your 3-dimension. But if you do it that way, it's going to be 200 times 200 for the grid times K, which makes it, well, too big, right? Because it's 40,000 times whatever, it's going to be like 40 million, which is just too much memory. And maybe even slowness because you're allocating too much memory, right? If you don't allocate all the memory, maybe if you, in theory, even though I think in Python might be too slow for this, in theory, if you use Python and use like cache, like the decorator, where it does not explicitly create all the memory unless you use it, in theory, it's okay, but it's Python and you're probably timing out anyway from doing it recursively, but that's another story. But honestly, let's just for a second ignore the K part, right? And we're going from top left to bottom right. This is, and you can only go right and down. Honestly, and if you ignore the cost, this is a very standard dynamic programming problem. And this is so standard that I would almost want to say that you have to know it before going on into this problem. So, and there are like, honestly, it is so common that on Leetcode, I would guess there's probably 10 problems that are very similar to what I just said. You're going from top left, bottom right. You can only go right and down. There's some weirdness there, and then that's it, right? And this is also going to be one of those problems in the future. Okay, but now there's cost. Well, what can you do? Well, as I said, if you just kind of put the cost in a new dimension, now you have R times C times K, which is too big. But the key observation is not that tricky. The key observation is noting that, well, K is 10,000, is 1,000? Either 1,000 or 10,000 doesn't matter. But because you can only go one move at a time, a right and a down, right? And that means that going from top left to bottom right, and let's say all you have, if everything you hit, there are no zeros, it's all ones and twos, then what happens? That means that you're going to hit, well, you're going to go down all times, which is 200 times, and then you're going to go right 200 times, right? In some order, maybe, but still 200 times plus 200 times, which is 400 times. And as a result of that, you do not need to do this in an n cube kind of way, in a 10 to the third kind of way. You can just do this in 200 times 200 times 400, which is apparently enough. Not gonna lie, my solution for this problem took 15 seconds on Leetcode, so it is very sketch, and I was almost going to be unhappy if that got rejected because I don't know how to. I mean, there are a couple of things I can do to clean it up a little bit, but if you fail, like how would you know how much you need to clean up by to like they don't tell you. Like if the timeout is 20 seconds, they don't tell you that you hit 21 seconds and you only need to improve by 5%. They just tell you it's time limit exceeded, right? But that's another rant. In any case, once you do that, honestly, everything is just also still very straightforward and maybe not straightforward, that's the wrong word, but at least standard enough in Leetcode. And hopefully, if you made that observation, make the change and then just do it yourself. The other thing I would say is that before you look at my code, definitely practice on implementation. I've seen, I looked on my Discord afterwards, and come to Discord if you like. But in any case, people do get memory limit exceeded, time limit exceeded, even if they had the right idea. So you have to be extremely careful. but it is worth it because it is really, like I said, so common, right? I mean, it's so common that it happened again today. So I don't know. But yeah, we'll go over the code, and this is basically the idea, which is that, oh, how did this pass? Maybe I just got lucky then. Did I write this? Huh. Maybe that's why I got confused. Oh, well, it doesn't show up anymore. I mean, I only submitted once, but I just noticed that I have a typo here. Did I rewrite this or something? This should be plus. Is why I'm like. Is why like I'm going a little bit nuts. All right, let me try again to see how long it takes with that answer. Maybe all my rant about 15 seconds was my fault, but I would also say somehow that is fast enough, which is actually kind of surprising. Oh man, my apologies. Okay, it took 12 seconds until 15 seconds. Still surprised that this is fast enough, or before when it was multiplied, it was fast enough. To be honest, I guess it doesn't get. I don't know. Anyway, so I guess I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, but anyway, here's the code, and it gets accepted in 12 seconds, which I guess is a little bit more of a leeway. But yeah, yeah, I set the dB for negative infinity. You have zeros, and then you just kind of, for every I and j. If it's 0, remember k does not change when it's equal to 0. So we just kind of do these comparisons. You can also do like a dk, like it's in a delta k. But I don't know. I just thought this was a little bit cleaner. Maybe not. But yeah, I just kind of separated it out. And keep in mind that if grid is 1 or 2, we just add 1 or 2 directly here anyway. But the thing about this and other similar problems is that, actually, now that I think about it, I might have done it a little bit awkward. But in any case, because there are ways to write this, and it is sometimes you write it as entering a cell, sometimes you do the cost leaving a cell. As long as you're consistent, it's fine. But for me, I did it as leaving a cell, and because when I'm doing it as I'm leaving a cell, that means that I'll have to count the last cell again, well, not again, but just for the first time. So I have to do an extra calculation here. But otherwise, this is just very standard DP, and something that you really need to practice if you want to get better. It just comes up a lot, and honestly, maybe not this one because it clearly was a Q3, but I wouldn't be surprised if a slightly easier version of this problem is a Q2, like either in the past, because I don't remember all the problems and the difficulty, but certainly possibly in the future. Anyway, that's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. I know this isn't a very long video for a problem for Q3, but honestly, I really do think this is standard, and there's so many things that if you do struggle with this one, and you did not get it even after the R plus C insight, then definitely just practice more, right? Look, I'm here to help you get better. I'm not here to, waste your time, or waste my time, even worse. So yeah, anyway, that's all I have for this one. Oh, yeah, what's the complexity? It's going to be R times C times K, but where K can also be limited by R plus C, if you do it correctly. And yeah, and that's it. That's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and you can watch me solve it live in the contest now. Okay, good. I did get it accepted, right? I'm jumping too much in between problems. Okay. Alright, 0, 1, or 2. Integer K. Top left, bottom right, moving only right and down. So this is going to be R times C times K. What is that? R times C. 40 million is a little bit high. If we do it naively, I suppose. Is there something about the 2 and 0 that we can do? Maximum score. Is there an optimization I need to do? 200 times that is a little bit big. Okay, so then you can only go right or down. So at every cell, it's going to be only R plus C. So it's not 10 to the third because it's not possible to go to 10 to the third. It's only 400, so it's 200 cubed. Okay, I see. All right, that's good. Okay. That is 200 cubed, which is 8 million, which is still a little bit annoying, but maybe it's fine. Oops. I don't know, whatever, just something like that. Oh, we're doing max score, so this is actually 0. Yeah, this K is gonna kill me. This is make it big K. Okay, well that's just confusing, but okay. We want max. Oh yeah. Okay, fine, I just write it that way. I guess that's actually, yeah, that's the score. No need for if statement. I need a bound check. This goes to K, that's fine, let's go K minus 1. Yep. This K is fine, okay. We also need And then now we want I have to do no routed path, so this may actually be wrong. But we should let's make sure that I plus 1 is less than R. Did I do this wrong? It's K R C. Okay, I did it in the wrong order. K is in there. Oh, whoops. Also, whoops. Okay. Obviously not right. We have to also do the -1 case. That's fine then. I think that's fine. Okay, I mean that's clearly wrong, but so that's 0 0 grid damaging. So okay, so we don't count the last cell. I have to fixing the last cell. But it should still give me an answer for the first one. Two. That's wrong, right? That's not enough. C K. Okay, because it was missing some. Oh well, now this is not right. No, it's fine. Well, no, this is no longer right. Should be this. Precisely, but then now this has to be K plus 1 so that we get the inclusion, and then okay, that's just sloppy though. Why is it 0? K is 0 to 1. I don't know how to read this honestly. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one, that's why. Okay. But that's still just, that's even more wrong. I don't know how to look at this because it's 3-dimensional. Yeah, these dimensions are more correct. K is equal to 2. 2 by 2 by 2. 2 by 2 by 2 should have. Yeah, 2 by 2 by 2 should have 8 things. Where am I wrong? Why is there only 6 things? 2 by 2 by 2. Huh? 2 by 2. Huh? Am I being dumb today? I mean, yes, but K is 1, but oh, because it's K. But we do K plus 1, so it should be 2. So it's 2 by 2 by 2. So why is this not? Oh, no, this is 2 by. Okay, I'm just blind. That is 8 things. All right. But 2 only costs 1, right? I'm still looking at this one. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. So this is the one where we have to consider the last cell. Okay, fine. Right. Okay, so then it's gonna be okay. So yeah, okay. This is annoying, but it's fine. This is 0, then this is fine. Otherwise, if we don't count this, and then we add well, just a grid. Alright, okay. Okay, that's good. 0, not so good. We have to fix that. Spending too much time on this one. Okay, 2 by 2 by 2, that's expected. Why is it 0? Do I not get the points? I didn't add the points, did I? No, I didn't. I copied and pasted, I just forgot. Okay, that's fine. Okay, 2 and -1. Hopefully I didn't make any more silly mistakes. YOLO submit. Yeah. I mean, maybe I could do the space optimization, but hopefully this is fast enough. If it's times out or memory limit exceeded, then I don't know, Leetcode sucks. It looks like it's gonna time out though. I guess I could. Ooh, 15 seconds. That was ridiculous. That I have to wait for this one, but still okay. Double. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about today's farm, today's contest, the explanation, everything in between. Stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see y'all later. Take care. Bye bye.